So, on today's TDC Talks episode, we have Donna here with us, who is the founder of a beautiful, beautiful brand that is absolutely stunning. So, you have to go check it out. So, Donna, thank you so much for your time and for being here. To get started, I have a little dice with me, and I'm going to roll the dice, and depending on what number it falls on, then you're going to answer the question, okay? So, number one, if it falls on number one, what inspired you to create your brand? Number two, what's the story behind your product? Number three, the best experience you've had so far with your brand. Number four, the scariest moment you've had while working on your brand. Number five, your aha moment. And number six, tell us about your product launch. So this time I'm going to give it to Gabe and he's going to throw it.
5.
And it landed on number 5. So your aha moment.
Oh, there's like a lot of these through the journey because I started 3 years ago. So I feel like everything that I've done has been a aha story. But I guess maybe like the amount of work that it takes, behind the scenes was like probably the biggest aha through all, the whole time. I would say. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's dive into the actual brand and see what's going on. So what's the current stage of your business? Are you starting up? Are you scaling? Are you established? So where are you right now at the moment?
Well, at this point, we were actually like expanding, doing the pop-up shops, and like even we had a really good relationship with department stores. So they were like very interested in like, selling the brand through their own stores. And we also have a lot of small boutiques who sell our brand. So we have, I guess it was going in the right direction, but now it's just like on a pause, I would say. It's not like going down, but it's just like readjusting to everything and trying to like find new ways to expand online and so that's the current.
Yeah, tell us a little about your brand. So I've had the pleasure to stalk you and I absolutely am obsessed with all your designs, but tell everybody listening and watching what brand you founded and what it's all about.
Well, I started this brand after I got pregnant, obviously. So the first problem that I met was that I didn't find many cute, clothes for moms. So this was like my mission to make cute clothes for moms and like fun clothes because everything was like super boring and expensive and, just like this typical pregnancy clothing lines. In other stores. So this was like the beginning where I actually thought I was going to sell pregnancy clothes. And I started that way as well. It didn't start as an actual clothing brand. It started more like a online shop in the beginning.
Okay.
But it definitely did not take a lot of time until I got like really excited and wanted to do something on my own. So I was like all over the internet and I was like traveling to fairs and trying to like find my way through to find a factory and actually produce my stuff. So that's been some of some journey, I would say. And it's definitely been like a lot of aha experiences and a lot of learning and a lot of fun as well.
I think it's beautiful because it's also your personal journey as you went from pregnancy to having your kids. So tell us a little more about what your current product is.
So at this point, we are like most known for the twinning concept of the whole family. So we do, in our clothes, we do like for mom, dad, and kids.
I
The
love it.
same. Yeah. So it actually started with me like playing on the computer with Happy Mommy, Happy Mimi.
Mhm.
And I was doing like some really bad t-shirts in the beginning. And I'm embarrassed sometimes because like I see people tagging those still and I'm like, oh, you're old. But yeah, now it's like mostly known for the twinning concept and like the family vibe and fun and playful and the happy mommy, Mimi, daddy, like the whole family, yeah. Thing. And we also
Exactly.
like are including like aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas now.
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's beautiful, beautiful. So it is a more family concept, but who would you say is your exact perfect customer? Are they with you locally or would you consider them to be on a global market?
I know there's been like a lot of customers and people and even stores like outside Norway who wanted to purchase our brand and sell it in their stores and all that sort of thing. But we've our focus, like our main focus, all of these 2 years has been Norway.
Okay.
So this is like our yeah. We haven't been like very excited about expanding just yet because I'm just like I really like to do what I'm doing now really good before I actually go out to the world. So
Okay.
yeah, ideal customer is just like families with small babies and who live in Norway
Okay.
mostly, but we do send worldwide if there's like people asking, and people can also purchase from the website from around the world, but we don't do a lot of marketing or like branding to the world.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, yeah, of course. And that's totally, it's a personal choice. It's you as the business owner. It's for you to decide who you want to reach at each point. And just like in life, there's a time and there's a process for everything. So that's perfectly fine. And that's absolutely amazing that you're concentrating on your locally because you can actually network, you can actually go in person, you can provide that personal connection that's needed for your brand to stand out. That then, if you do decide to go global, that strong local presence is going to support you along that whole journey. So that's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So how are the majority of these new clients that are coming to you, how are they finding you? Would you say it's local or would you say it's through maybe digital aspects?
I mean, it's always been digital for us because until up until September 2019, we did not actually have an physical store that
Okay.
people could visit. So it's been on the internet and it's been on Instagram mainly. And I've actually never, ever bought an ad.
Wow,
So
awesome.
it's just like mainly it's always been through influencers, like
Okay.
small micro influencers, and just like giveaways and small stuff. And I think people love to support small businesses,
Mhm.
and this is why it's succeeded. And I also want to keep it like at a small scale.
Yeah.
So because I really like, doing it personal and yeah, keeping it personal.
Yeah, and adding your personal touch, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So from this point on, let's get into the nitty gritty and let's learn and be super tactical of everything we're going to give you. So the idea here is to be super, hands-on advice. So we want to help you as much as we can. So maybe if you have, before we start, if you have any challenges at the moment with your digital presence, branding, digital marketing, ads, or any questions regarding that sense, please feel free to ask it because that's going to be super detailed and that way we can actually focus on this problem. But besides this, can you tell us a little bit more regarding the unboxing experience of your product? Because what I feel here is that this is a good experience from them, and I know that you want to keep it as personal as possible. So what I see here is that we can actually push this aspect of when they're actually getting the package, when they open the package, what's inside, maybe a written note by you, or something like a picture, like a custom made something for the family, something that's unique. If we can, maybe you can tell me a little bit more about this unboxing experience, so maybe we can go on that route.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's this? How is the box? What's inside? You only put the clothing, or how do you do it?
So the unboxing, this is actually quite embarrassing.
Go ahead.
But I've never really put like a lot thought into like the unboxing experience. Like it's been in the beginning, I would like fold the clothes and do like silk paper and tissue paper and nice logos and everything, and the thank you card. And the thank you card is still with us. It's like personal, and it says it's from me, but the clothes, like from the factory, they come inside the plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how they are sent, just like if there's like 2 t-shirts, they would be just sent together in one white, I don't know what you call that in English, like the shipping bag. Yeah. It's just like white and plain. So this is why it's embarrassing, because they never actually went through to actually make the logo bag, and it's been like something that's followed me, I guess, all the way. So
I mean, that's great, because that's something that you can see, that you can work on, because there are many strategies that we can go around this process, because I see that your digital presence it's
amazing,
super put together. You have the branding just on the place that it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is fine. So now we need to correlate this experience that they're having digitally when they buy from you online to what they're actually getting in person. And you actually can use this experience for them to get upsells, to even get a challenge going, for example, for them to be resharing on social media. You can do so many tactics inside this unboxing experience, and also do partnerships with other companies that can stand next to you. For example, if we get a box company that use reusable materials, and we can get something along those lines, there is a way that we can do a hashtag challenge. For example, you have so many ways that we can actually leverage the unboxing experience and take it to another different level. So you can match and get people resharing the content and get like free awareness and free exposure. So you can keep not spending in ads and be actually doing organic growth with these strategies. So I don't know how you, if you like that idea, we can expand in that topic. Maybe Laura can teach you some things regarding unboxing on what's going on at the moment, because there are many companies that make the box special. Maybe they add a little brochure, a little booklet that is an edition every single month. So they want to purchase from you every single month because they're getting this specific magazine or a specific gift that keeps changing every single month. So you can add an item inside the box that's super special for the family, or you can also, you're telling that you are super local and you want to keep it inside Norway and all of that. So if that's the case, you can even partner with local places inside Norway that you can get coupons or even a special discount for your buyers, and you can add that inside the box. So it's a special treatment to them, to saying, okay, thank you very much. This is the best way we can get, for example, with your local winery or your local, restaurant here. So we are super partnered with them, and we actually have inside the restaurant a frame of our clothing. For example, when you go to the Hard Rock Cafe here in the US, you see a lot of, memorabilia from rock and all of that. Inside the restaurant, you can have something about your brand. So when they get to the restaurant and they take a picture with that piece of, memorabilia of your own brand, they can share it on social media and they get a 50% discount, or they get a free hat, or free, socks or something like that. So you have many ways for them to incentivize the actual process. And you can call these, like, for example, a clue game. So they can go to different places, different partnership places, and they visit the places and they take pictures, and when you collect all the pictures and post them with the hashtag, you actually get the prize, and then you have so many different tactics you can use with this single experience.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
I think something that's super interesting that you can always tie your brand in specific to is that process. So the motherhood process, it's a process that happens over time and that happens so quickly, but there's steps in every stage. So from the moment you find out you're pregnant, there's so many little things that you can tie in that you can already make this audience fall in love with your brand. And you can do this locally by partnering with different spaces. So different maybe doctors in the area, as soon as they know the news, then maybe as soon as they start buying the nursery, as soon as they start buying little baby items. So there's probably many local stores that you personally know and that you like, that you would like to partner because you're a mother yourself. So put yourself, you as a mother, you can say it from your own experience, and just think back at that moment, what stores you went to, what brands you like to shop from, and just start asking for local partnerships where you guys can unite, where maybe if there's an event, maybe if there's a workshop like a mommy and me class, something like that, that you can also follow along. And remember that this twinning stuff, it happens so quickly, just like the kids grow up so quickly. We want to make sure that we're captivating those moments. So it would be super cute to have different ideas in mind. So think about special events. So maybe like the first birthday, the second birthday, maybe the first day of kindergarten, where the whole family could match for these super, super special occasions. And you can even go out to local preschools. You can go out to local daycares. And you can also make your brand known in these spaces where you know your audience can be found. I think you have a super, super clever audience that you can find specifically in these places that I would really, really take advantage of.
And the more local, the better.
Yeah.
So don't think about department stores or big brands. So when you go local and niche down your target audience, it's even better. So go to the places that the local people go to spend time. So maybe the movie theater, that's the go-to place, or maybe the restaurant, or maybe
coffee shop,
or the local painting class, or you know what I mean? The places that all of them spend time on. So if they see their brand, you can actually partner in a clever way. So you can partner doing games, doing specific challenges. You can do so many things that ties everything with social media, and then come back to the real world experience when they are actually in the local place. And then you can add to your website these collaboration spaces. So you can have a space in your website that has all the logos and all the addresses of all your partners. So you can all help each other, and you become the leader of this local movement, which is go bigger than that. So it's a super, super interesting part to be able to start boosting that, because you have the branding, you have the name, everyone is interested in working with you. So now that you don't have that angle of having a physical store or something like that, now you have maybe some time and you can think about, okay, how can I turn this around? How do I partner with places that are actually opening up? How do I see myself inside these places? And then start growing from there. Because you already won the battle in supplier side, you have the branding, you have the marketing, social media, you won that battle. Now it's time to be able to be present in your local area and be super, super personal with them. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So happy to help you. If you have, do you have any questions so far regarding?
Or anything in terms of marketing that maybe. I hope you have some ideas flying around.
Definitely, yeah. I already have made some plans.
Awesome. We love hearing that.
Awesome. We're so happy we're able to help you. And also, to just put it in bullet points, the unboxing experience, a local challenge, or, secret clues. And also another part is go by the seasons. So let's say Valentine's Day, plan campaigns around these topics, summertime, springtime, Christmas. I know you already done it. You are thinking about that. You've been, okay, maybe I do a, Christmas special or something like that. But go beyond that. Look for the events that are going around these days. Go to the, for example, here is huge, the fondue places when Valentine's comes, for example. So you can partner with fondue restaurants, and you can do so many cool things with wineries, painting classes, and all of that can bring up that season feel, so they understand what it means to actually buy a piece from you and then go to these painting classes or, different activities that you can do. So it's super, super clever and super insightful that you can bring up, that. So that will be the other bullet point. So first, it will be bringing unboxings. Then we have the actual physical experiences, and then think about the seasons and how can you use them to be able to bring up, challenges, social media, and all of that. Connect everything together. Okay.
There's this like trade show for like a baby trade show actually in September. We will be attending the show. I'm like, yeah. I will be there, So I was just like thinking in my head, like maybe I should ask the woman who is like speaking to these thousands of people to actually wear my clothes with her daughter on stage.
Yes. Definitely 100%. And even maybe if she can't wear it that day, send it to her. Send it to her as a little gift, and send her with a matching one, maybe for her family, if you know how many kids she has, or for her husband. And it's just something that is going to make you stand out in her head. And she has lots of connections that she can also share and network with in her inner circle. So definitely do that.
And also, you can see that, that working awesome with influencers and all of that. You've done that. So if you want to go a step beyond that, you can even add a specific message, not written, but maybe in a video form. So you put a USB drive with a special message with a video with you, just speaking with them, just telling them what it means to wear this clothing, why was the goal, so they understand the connection with the piece. And also you have a little message or little gift from your personal story, so they can see the face. And then when you meet with that person in the conference or any show that you have, they can see you and they can connect with you. So make the experience, the more experience and the more different, the better. So make sure you go unique and just spin that wheels. Okay? Awesome. I know it's a lot of information, but...
Do you have any questions?
Awesome.
No, it's great. It's great advice. Thank you.
Awesome.
A new way of thinking, because I feel like some days I can feel like I've done everything and I don't even know like what to do, and especially like in this COVID-19 time where everything is just like fighting against us as a brand. It's sometimes hard to like, feel like you're inspired or
And I think that happens to every brand, every business owner can relate. So trust us, you're not alone in this.
You're not alone, but the most important part is that you already won the race. You made something from yourself, and you were able to launch a brand, be able to find suppliers, be able to actually run everything. You already won.
You're so many steps ahead.
So the only step is sometimes you need to just step back, just look back and say, oh my God, I've been so far. Now how do I turn this around and look for something that's the same but different, something that brings something unique to my brand? Because you already know how to do it, and you can do so many ways to monetize it. So make sure that you just be thankful of whatever you build and always try to push forward and don't give up. If you feel by giving up or something, just call us and we're like, don't worry.
We'll give you some more ideas.
Yeah. So we are actually speaking with business owners every single day. So we can send you many different, advice. We have so many businesses that they went down. Some of them went up. We have so many insights that we can tell you whenever you feel down, so we can help you out. Okay, so we're here to help. Anything you need, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time, Donna. It was honestly a pleasure where can anybody listening find your beautiful, beautiful pieces of clothing?
Well, on Instagram, we're called at Little Kingdom, and we have a .no for Norway. And it's the same with the website as well. It's littlekingdom.no. So
beautiful. And I'll also put it down in the description below. And honestly, if you're watching on YouTube or listening, go click on it because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with all your pieces. So thank you so, so much. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, okay?
thank you so much.
Take care.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.